What it do, soul visionaries and potential soul visionaries out there. I am your host, Rod Corner. You are now rocking with the mobile version of the Soul Vision Powercast. You know that place where we keep it unfiltered and raw. We talk about anything from porn to politics. We'll even talk about the things you might have heard or even saw. Brothers, we're going to talk about a topic that's going to be a topic forever and ever and ever because it's always going to exist. That's if you choose to become a stepdaddy. Yes, I've touched on this topic before, but let me touch on it again from a different perspective. If you so choose to take on that daunting task of becoming someone's stepfather, ask yourself a question. Can you handle the father of that child being active in that child's life? Can you handle that? Is that going to make you feel some type of way? You see what I'm saying? Are you going to, if that father is not active or trying to be active, but the mother's denying that father access to that child, are you going to be the type of stepfather that encourages her to allow him to be in that child's life? Or are you going to be that dude that's insecure and say, yo, you know what I'm saying? Keep him away, you know, I'll take it over. Man, that stepfather role, brother, y'all better really pay attention to what you're doing, because there's a lot of little intricate little details in there, man, that you may not know of because you're so enamored by this girl's beauty and her booty. You feel me? You out here looking at what she look like and how she may be treating you at the moment in time, but you gotta realize too, bro. Hey, if she got him on child support, y'all have kids, there's a possibility you're going to be on not a possibility, there's a probability that you're going to be on that same damn child support hookup paying her too. If she's not allowing him to see the child, you got to realize, y'all break up, you're going to go through that same little hookup. Don't think you're any different. And trust me, are you going to be that guy that says, you know what? This dude is trying to be an active part of this baby's life. Let me encourage her to allow this to happen. Or are you too insecure to allow another man in to take care of his child that he has with your now woman? You see what I'm saying? You got to realize, bro, being a stepfather and sitting back, it's not just about taking care of a child that's not your own. It's dealing with another man that may want to be an active part of a child's life, and you gotta put up with the bullshit that his mom, his child's mother is sending him through. Do you sit back and just say nothing because, hey, you don't want to mess up your relationship or you don't want to mad at you? Or do you man up and say, yo, dude trying to be a positive part of his child's life, seems like a good guy. You know what? Why don't you let him get him and, you know, get him on the weekend and stuff, you know, because if he paying child support, why can't he get him? You know what I'm saying? Or do you look at her and say, okay, if you're fighting him this hard to be an active part of the child's life, and he's fighting you back, what's driving that? That's still hurt, bro. That's still pain. That's still some shit she might feel for this dude, right? You gotta ask yourself a lot of goddamn questions, bro, on some real shit. That's stepfather duty shit. Yeah, you might have some instances where that shit turn out just fine, but you won't have plenty more instances where it's not. You feel me? That's the crazy part about it, bro. You have to, sometimes you gotta be the mediator between the child's real father and the mother. You know what I'm saying? Put it this way, if I chose to be somebody's stepfather, it's nowhere in the world that I'm going to meet this dude and, you know, we're going to just say he's a good guy. He ain't do nothing wrong. Maybe he cheated on the moms or whatever. It's nowhere in the world I'm going to sit back and allow her to say, no, he can't see her. Why? I'm not here to replace him. I'm here to help you out. I'm here to be a helpmate for your child. I'm not here to replace a father that wants to be an active part in a child's life. Bruh, y'all gotta start stepping up and making this shit possible. But see, a lot of you all are so damn insecure about this man coming in and being able to go ahead and smash that ass again. You don't want him around a child that he fathered and that he wants to be a father to. A lot of you motherfuckers out there, bro, are just really not manning up in that sense. Now, I can see if the dude is just not there 100% and you get to come in and take over like you want to. You come and you take over. But you also got to realize what comes with that as well. You got to look, isn't there, I think there's a situation now where guys stepped in, they're celebrities, guys stepped in, adopted the children. Now, she taking him to court for support for the children that's not his, but see, he adopted them. You're gonna have to think about this stepfather role, man. That stepfather role is a lot bigger than what y'all think it is. And we're not even talking about the kids growing up disrespecting your ass later on and saying, you ain't my daddy, I ain't gotta listen to you. Or I found out where my pops is and I'm gonna kick it with him. I'm gonna listen to him. It's a different animal than a step parent. Really. Because you do not inherently have any rights. You don't have any rights. But, like I said, if that's what you want to do, you got to realize what are some of the obstacles that you're going to face. You may face not the typical stepdad that's jealous of you and want to fight you and up. That's one possibility, but we always talk about that story. Let's talk about that story where the father wants to be a part of the child's life. The father is paying child support. The father is not a bad person. Do you, on his behalf, hey babe, let this man see his child? It's not fair. Because remember, brother, if you have a child with her, the same scenario is one you could be facing as well. You know, and it's just, I think it's just the manly thing to do. And as brothers, I think it's one of those things that you should say, you know what? He needs to know his father. He needs to know that other side of the family. That's his blood. He needs to know the other part of himself, herself. But, like I said, I know a lot of you guys out there, you know, kind of timid about the dude coming in because he already done cracked that ass open, put a baby or 2, 3, 4, whatever inside of her. You might be a little leery because she's angry with him for a reason. She's angry with him for a reason. And you, in your mind, you probably thinking that somehow him coming in, being this great dad, may be that thing that helps them reconcile their differences. And next thing you know, she's sliding out with him late night while you watching the kid. I don't know, bro, but all I'm saying is you better take that stepdaddy, that role, very seriously, because there's a lot that comes with it, and it is not always good. Trust me. Please.